Hello, I'm back again. Today, what is it? To come down and sit down to make a video, it was somewhat of a struggle because my brain, it was like I'm somewhat like tired from like the whole day because school started, right? And like school, it like occupies like 6, 7 hours of my like day and like mental load. So then, like, after I come back from school, I'm like already like mentally exhausted, and like people like Hamza says, like that's the time when like it separates the people who are like normies from people who are going to like be high end achievers. Because imagine you come from your 9 to 5, or most normal people like take rest and like not do anything, but then you're going to put in the extra work to like achieve a level of success. You do the extra work, like you go to the gym, whatever, do work on your business on your Saturdays and Sundays when others are resting and partying. So like that, I'm saying like I'm here, hi. I'm uh, just like not like in the zone right now. Take a second, but then if I wait around, I'm just gonna waste time. And one more thing is that because like my like amount of free time got limited and like decreased, I started valuing my time so much more than like earlier. Like I realized I was like not value. I was doing all my tasks, but then I was giving me giving myself so much like rest time, not doing anything productive in between because I didn't value my time that much. But then when you have a like commodity or like a item, if you have more of it, the value goes down, right? So when you have less of that, the value goes up. Same like logic applies with my time. When my like time decreased, the free time I had, I started valuing it more and started like placing value on the things that meant more to me. Some no, kids like after school they'll come back and then they'll like try relaxing. For me, like relaxing is like getting into a zone and doing work. So then it's like different for people. But then like I used to think relaxing was playing video games. And you know what, like video games, you're like actually in a game like concentrating, right? That's not relaxing at all. For me now, like, relaxing is gym, etc. But like when you play video games, you again play active mental energy into a game. It's not that different from uploading a video, going to the gym, or anything else. So then, like, what value you're getting in return? You're getting better at some video game in the virtual world. Like I told you earlier, the virtual world doesn't reward you as much as the real world. So then I'm saying you might be like, oh yeah, I'm too tired to go to the gym. I'm too tired to do this. I'm not saying you to go to the gym or do this. Find something in the real world that like rejuvenates you and gives you energy. For most people, it's actually going to the gym and getting an endorphin rush. You maybe this might be the first time you're hearing this word endorphin rush. It's like your brain makes you high. That's like how I can explain it after you hit the like killer workout. So then like most people, like it's a natural thing that we evolve, our brains evolved to do. We require that once in a while. So then by going to the gym and getting a sick pump, it feels so good. But then like that also like clears your head from the like toxic garbage, like you like accrue throughout the day. It's a mindset I have. Like for me, like relaxing is like beating up my body up in the gym. Similarly, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm too tired to do something. Just think of it. Just visualize you. If you're good the next time when you're going to do something, just visualize yourself. Like think of the time, like think of you are like in this moment you might like need to struggle a little bit more to like pass this period of like hard work. And then on the other hand, look, wait with me, like if you're going to do something hard, you're like procrastinating on it, visualize this with me. On the other end, you're going to feel so much better than right now. You're like contemplating doing it, and if you don't do it, you'll feel more miserable because you still have the work to do and you wasted time also. So then, like, just don't give yourself room to like procrastinate. The like, way to kill procrastination that I found out is just do the action. Don't wait a second or a minute or anything. For me, like for me, when it comes to speaking to people, sometimes it might be the awkward situation. I like tend to procrastinate till it's too late. So for like my advice to do, like if you're in that situation, put a stopwatch and count down. like 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 6, and then when it hits 0, you get up and walk to that person. Don't even say anything, just walk up to him at least, and then like however it goes, just talk to him. That's what I did in like when I was traveling to Chennai. In the train, there was a guy who was reading a book that I was somewhat interested in. First, I sat next to him and I acted like I was doing my own thing. Then I was like, should I talk to him? And my brain was like actively giving me resistance. That's when you know you're at your edge because you're finding active resistance that's like pulling you back into your comfort zone. So that's when you know that you're like doing something that's outside your edge, like the way of the superior man says. So then you need to like that's when you need to like do the action when your brain's saying not to do it, like don't do it. That's when you do it. That's when you live beyond your edge. So then I put a stopwatch. I was like, okay, and then I was like, when it gets over, I'm gonna go up to him and talk to him. And I just like sat next to him. It is first like starting of this like conversation was somewhat awkward because he had no idea why a kid just came and then just sat next to him and they started talking to him. So it was like some friction, but then I explained that I was interested in the book he was reading, and like I asked more about him, and like that we made a conversation. Strong eye contact all by me. So yeah, you need to like live. This comes back to like living beyond the edge. You need to like when you feel active resistance against something you're going to do, that's when you know you're living at your edge. So like that, bro, like you're living at your edge. Anyways, like I need to like really get my timetable back in order because school really like sent that out of whack. So then I need to like get that back into order. I need to wake up early. I'm struggling to wake up early because I'm not getting enough time to do all my tasks in the evening. So then I tend to sleep late. Now it's like 10 o'clock and I need to wake up at like 6 o'clock, but I'll struggle to do that. And some days more annoying, it's like it's going to be raining outside. But at this point, I'm like screwed if it's like rain, hails, or shine. I do not care. I'm going to wake up at like 6, 5:30 and go out run in 6 o'clock in the dark. If it's raining or not, I do not care. I put that in my head. I do not care how many hours of sleep I get. I want to fix my sleep, but because of this dang school system, I need to wake up earlier and I need to sleep later. And because of that, my sleep like amount decrease, bedtime decrease. And like I can't like re-emphasize the importance of sleep. Like we all take it for granted. You need to do your own research into sleep. It's the most important rabbit hole you'll ever go down, which is like how important sleep is. We like have 8 hours of bedtime. That's bedtime. That's not like hours spent sleeping. I'm like lately I've like been struggling to sleep in the middle of the night. I like wake up once or twice, go out, up and go out, like go to the bathroom and pee and all. And like legit, I'm not getting deep sleep. And this is like really like I'm not like getting the symptoms of lack of sleep, but I know like my sleep I could improve it. And that's like really bugging me because I'm not getting enough like free runway to like improve my sleep. I need to get more discipline and like I need to do that. So then like I'm just like trying to get into the flow of doing that. So yeah, bro, like even I have like spaces where I could improve like you, and like hopefully we can do this together. You shouldn't say that I'm above you or below you or nothing. We are doing this together, and like if you have like finding active resistance and getting into a timetable and like getting consistent in everything like that, even you're feeling the same feeling that I'm feeling right now. So then like screw your feelings and do that one thing. So then peace. Hope you'll like do that one thing you're procrastinating on. If you like you shouldn't say like later. Write down what you have to do and then like think how you're going to do it and do it. No free way to like not do it. Okay, if you're going to like if you're struggling, if you're finding like difficulty doing it, put a stopwatch in like for 2 minutes or 1 minute, and then when the countdown goes to zero, don't like be like, oh no, like another like 1 minute. No, when it goes to zero, immediately close everything and do that task right now. And then I'm not, you might be like hating on me for like saying this, but then just like then come back to me and say how it feels on the other end when when you're done with that small task. It doesn't have to be some huge ass task. It might be just like the smallest thing ever. Just do that. Okay, just do that. Okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I need to get sleep.